This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Good evening. Tonight is Wednesday, November 6th, 5 o'clock, our regular Board of Trustees meeting.
I'll call the roll. Mr. Mahoney?
Here.
Mr. Genowine?
Here.
Mrs. Johnson? Here. And Davis absent today.
All right, we'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. The approval, any questions on the minutes from October 15th? No. So moved. Second.
Okay. Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
And Mr. Mahoney?
Yes. And then nothing on the agenda this evening, nothing added or deleted. Zoning department, you guys, we're at 5:30. Sorry, you got here a few minutes early. So there's candy and water and whatever you guys want while you're waiting. Plenty of candy. Okay, so fire department, Chris, come on down.
Good evening, trustees. Just have one order of business tonight. Resolution 24-185 for authorization to update our rules and regulations that haven't been updated since 1995.
We have any questions on that? I'll offer resolution 24185 to approve the fire department's rules and regulations.
A second.
Okay, I'll call the roll. Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
And Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. Oliver, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you. First item and only item under the administrator's resolution 24-183. Set the street line petition and set a date for a hearing. This would be for Bridge Street, Plat 5, lots 87 through 106 for 3 streetlights, and that would set the hearing date for December 3rd.
Any questions? I'll offer resolution 224183, street lighting petition, and set date for hearing.
A second.
I'll call the roll. Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
And Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
All right, Imran, fire away on the fiscal report.
Just for the month of September, as of 9:30, and our target should be at 75%. And you can see that in revenues, we have really done extremely well. Everything is over 75%. And in expenditures, everything is under 75%. So that's what we should be at. It's pretty consistent with the previous months.
Do we expect any additional revenues in from now to then, or?
Yes, we have
Okay.
2 quarterly payments to be received for the EMS in the fire fund and 1 for the cable franchise fees in general fund. So we still will be pretty much up.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's good.
This is resolution 24-186 for the appropriation from the unencumbered balance, which is a very routine kind of resolutions. We needed some money for the vehicle repairs and some for the opioid equipment and some for the medical ventilators in the 436 fund, which is a capital fund for the EMS, and some for the demolition escrow fund because we have received some money there. So it's a pretty routine type of resolution.
Board have any questions on that? I'll offer resolution 24186, Township appropriation from encumbered balance.
A second.
Now I'll call the roll. Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
And Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Next is 24-187. This is transfer of appropriation within the funds, which is basically from the senior center fund 220. That basically we have to remit the money, so we are just using one line item, replacing the other one because we have got some room in the other line item. It's a pretty routine type of resolution too.
Any questions on that? I'll offer resolution 24-187, transfer appropriations.
Second.
We'll call the roll. Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Jones?
Yes.
All righty. Discussion on the annual budget meeting, Oliver. What do we got there? An open discussion?
Yes, thank you. So at this time, the departments have completed the draft budgets for fiscal year 2025, putting finishing touches on compiling the information so that it's convenient for the trustees to review. And that will lead us to the annual budget review meeting. So we initially looked at the weeks of November 18th and the first part of November 25th, and didn't know if it was the board's pleasure to set a date at this time or follow up through.
Kind of like we did last year around 2 o'clock, kind of just get the three, not just, but to do the three. I don't have my calendar, but I'm sure I can work through it. So you guys tell me what you guys think.
You said that, so then we've got a meeting on the 19th. Do we want to do it
Yeah.
prior to that?
July 18th.
I think we'd all be here.
Yeah, sounds great. Jill, does that work for you?
Mhm.
All right, 19th it is there, boss.
At the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock time frame?
How long? 2 hours?
We're pretty quick, right?
I think it would be more than 2 hours.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then we got some on the border battle here, Oliver.
Yes, this is the fourth year in a row during which the township has coordinated for our team the Border Battle Food Drive. Members of our team or members of the public are able to drop off food items. We have a table here at Township Hall. I appreciate the work that Cam Pierce and our other team members put into this. They can drop off food items during regular business hours. And over the last 3 years, the township has collected over 1,800 items that has been donated to the Sylvania Area Family Services Food Bank.
Nice. Appreciate everybody involved in that. Thanks, Oliver. This could have been one of the fastest meetings we've ever had, but since we have a 5:30 zoning meeting, we're going to go into adjournment until, we're going to keep the meeting open, right? And just turn the microphones off. Okay. Yeah, Daryl.
Mr. Chairman, I'm not sure if this is kosher or not, but the applicants are already here.
I think we need to wait till 5:30.
Okay.
The only reason I say that is if somebody comes and for or against it, because we do have a public hearing,
Sure.
I would love that, but we can't do that.
I've got an abatement authorization.
All right, fire away. Any questions on the abatement? I'll go ahead and make the resolution.
Resolution 24-188, authorization of debris for the properties at 5964 to 5974 Black Oak Drive.
Is that back off Holland, Sylvania again? We back over there?
Yeah.
Again?
Always.
Any questions on that, you guys? I'll offer resolution 24188, abatement of vegetation or debris.
Second. I have driven back there, most of the places are kept up nice. There's just one or two that are left. It's sad.
Okay, I'll call the roll. Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Chiefs, you guys don't need, I don't think we need you around. You can go. Get out of here if you want. Please, I'm not telling you to get out of here. You're more than welcome to leave. Lula, you can go too if you'd like to get home early for dinner.
Sure, I skip your stuff.
This conference will now be recorded.
She's telling me you get paid more if you get the kids off of it. Okay, we're back on. All right. We're here tonight at 5:30 to discuss the zoning department. Daryl, you want to come on back up and talk about this?
Yeah.
We're going to do a public hearing and all that good stuff.
So if you just go to, scroll down to the page that has the, it's highlighted in yellow, the changes. Yeah, thank you. Article 5, Central Avenue Overlay of Sylvania Township zoning resolution, addresses the Central Avenue Overlay District, which comprises all parcels fronting onto Central Avenue from McCord Road west to Township line. Section 504, excluded uses, lists certain uses expressly not permitted within the Central Avenue overlay, regardless if they are normally permitted within an underlying zone district. One such stated use is that of truck terminal / truck wash. The applicant has submitted a request to amend section 504 to eliminate the use of truck terminal / wash from the excluded list of parcels west of King Road only. The exclusion would remain in effect for the Central Avenue overlay between McCord and King. Truck wash is a conditional use within the C2 zone district, so if this text amendment is approved, any party wishing to establish such a facility in the overlay district would need to submit for conditional use approval from the Board of Zoning Appeals. Lucas County Plan Commission recommended approval on September 26th of this text amendment, and the Spain Township Zoning Commission unanimously recommended approval on October 9th. And the applicant's here this evening as well. I can answer any questions the board may have.
So at that time, I'm going to open the public hearing up at 5:31 for anyone here that would like to speak on or behalf of the project, for or against. Let's see, look around. I don't see anybody here. Is there anybody, you guys feel like saying something?
We just think that the uses would benefit the community, and certainly is needed with all the truck traffic to keep oil, silt off the roads. And we internally have a need for ourselves as we're trucking operators ourselves.
At this juncture, I'll close the public hearing at 5:32. I will make a motion, resolution 24-182, to approve the amendment to section 504 of the Sylvania Township zoning resolution.
Second.
Okay, Mrs. Johnson? Yes. Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes. At this juncture, I'd like to adjourn the meeting at 5:33.
Pass the zoning or just the amendment?
Wait, hold on a second. Did we just approved it,
Yeah.
right?
There's no zone change needed?
No, it was just an amendment to the zoning
Okay.
resolution.
Okay.
Good job.
So you adjourn?
Yes.
Mr. Genowine?
Yes.
Mr. Mahoney?
Yes.
Mrs. Johnson?
Yes.
I don't think that applies.